The famed chef, cook, pioneer, the food man himself, the host of Hell's Kitchen, is going to be stepping in the ring and challenging the current reigning Universal Champion, who on a house show has actually got his title back from those of you guys who watched last week. You saw Jeff Goldblum unfortunately lost his title to Minty last week on Rocking Warzone. Of course, Minty right back on top of things, dressed in his special Australian attire, as he's ready to defend his title against this week's challenger, which is Gordon Ramsay, the chef pioneer. And we're about to see as he can take as he sets things off against the champion with a rib breaker. Now he's in for a cover. Gets a not even a 1 count, which he's got to power out. And now Gordon Ramsay picks him up. Drops him face first into the top turnbuckle. We've not seen Gordon Ramsay in action much here on Dream Masters. Of course, finding his home here on the Rocking Warzone. And now with a nice gut-wrench suplex. I didn't know Gordon Ramsay has some wrestling background, but apparently he does, as he uses Minty's head as a basking ball. However, one thing we know about the reigning champion is you cannot sleep on him, and you can't take him lightly, because at any given moment, as Minty with a nice tornado, or the tilt-a-whirl, with a tilt-a-whirl gut-wrench suplex himself, takes down Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay's going to send him back into the corner. Kick to the ribs. Now drags his face across the top. Gordon Ramsay really fighting dirty here. But as we know from multiple times... And there is the... Goes in for the cover. Minty's going to kick out at 1 count. You can't take Minty lightly, though. At any minute, he could come up out anywhere and come out of nowhere. And there... Minty getting a little dose of his own medicine for a change, however. Gordon Ramsay apparently is a fan of Minty, and he goes in for a cover. And Minty, for the first time, gets... Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. It's actor Macaulay Culkin, folks. Remember, we have no control over any of the outcomes here, folks, as Macaulay Culkin looks to be cashing in his case of fate on Gordon Ramsay. If you remember during our Ladder of Success show, Macaulay Culkin grabbed the case of fate for the Universal title, and now, after moments after Gordon Ramsay wins the title, Macaulay Culkin, who we saw earlier, is challenging the champion. But remember, folks, remember what happens, folks, however, if he is unsuccessful. This is a huge risk by the young man, former star of Home Alone, among other things, and a proud member of Hollywood Fitness. What would this mean for Hollywood Fitness if Culkin was to bring the title home to the stable? He doesn't have Jazz Fitness nor Jason Statham out there with him. He's doing this alone. And he goes for a kick on the current reigning new champion, Gordon Ramsay. Snap suplex. Whomever wins this match, folks, just so you know, will have to defend it at the show on Thursday. As Minty is the former champion, he gets the first opportunity. And we know he's going to want a rematch. But that depends on whomever wins here. As... Oh no, trying to put him to sleep there. Culkin luckily gets to the ropes. And Ramsay... You know, whenever they catch these case of fates in, is so important. But remember what happens, folks, if he's unsuccessful. Not only does he lose his opportunity to keep the title, but he also loses his job, folks. That is called a case of fate for a reason, folks, because it ultimately decides your fate. It can either make or break your career, as Culkin former Universal Tag Team Champion, as well as a box office champion, going for the big one today, as he's taking it to Gordon Ramsay. He's not taking a light on him, that's for sure. And remember, Gordon Ramsay had to deal with Minty just moments ago. And just when Gordon Ramsay thought he was all set and in the clear, Culkin cashes in as Gordon Ramsay now burying his foot into the chest of the young man from New York City. Short clothesline. Culkin with a right hand is going to break that. Oh, there's the X Factor. That's it, folks. Remember, Dream Masters rules. It's a title match, so pinfall, submission, and knockouts is how you do it. So you see Minty right here with that gut-wrench suplex earlier. Probably felt the effects of that. Ramsey was lucky enough to get a win over the former champion. As you see this right here, look at this. Right hands to the side of the head of Minty. He's gonna put down Minty here, but just when you thought he was in the clear, when he thought he was all set, this is when Culkin, who cashed in his case of fate, is gonna make him pay. Gordon Ramsay probably thought he was all clear here too. Can't count anyone in Hollywood Fitness out here in Dream Masters. He goes in for the cover here. Isn't successful. However,
here is your winner and new
getting the official word here. And Macaulay Culkin is your new Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen. And a shocking turn of events. We have a title change hands twice in the same match. So we know that on Thursday during Breakfast Brawl, Culkin will defend that title, and I've just been told it's now a three-way dance, as Gordon Ramsay feels that he deserves another shot too. So it's a three-way dance, already signed for the Universal title. Macaulay Culkin, the new Universal Champion, will defend against Minty and Gordon Ramsay. So hopefully you tune in for that. Get ready, folks. Batten down the hatches. The Universal Tag Team titles are coming up next.